Alright everyone, you've been waiting for this. Hello everyone, Mega Man NG here, and it's time now for my Nintendo Direct discussion video. Now last one I did it with HGSS1994, aka Blake. This year I've decided to do it solo since, well, I am one for time, and I got a lot on my plate today because the Direct was long. Don't worry, the next Direct I will invite a guest over, and if you are interested in wanting to be a guest, be sure to get in touch with me, like whether it be in my business email or basically on YouTube private message. Anyway, for this discussion right here, I'm going to be explaining my feelings on the games that have been announced, as well as what if I plan on covering them. So, let's get started. And if you notice me sputtering, it's because, yes, trying to do this after the Nintendo Direct is a bit nerve-wracking. Not to mention so many games coming out that will be released for the second part of this year is going to be good, especially at the summer. The only thing I hope is that E3 delivers, because after last year it was a letdown. But this year, I think it may be convincing. So let's get started. First and foremost, Star Fox Zero's release date is still confirmed April 22nd, 2016. And what's most interesting about it is that it feels similar to that of the previous Star Fox games like Star Fox 64, where you can choose alternate paths. The first time around you go all the way to Venom, but after you beat it the first time, you get to basically now do alternate paths to check out new places. And the most recent one was Fortuna, along with a new boss. And I did mention about the alternate paths, but not to mention, there's also Star Wolf. Star Wolf is back in the game in Star Fox Zero, and they're going to be really interesting. Not to mention, there's co-op, meaning that you can have one player flying the ship while another player is shooting. Pretty fun if you want to work together to kick butt. And like most games Nintendo makes, they have Amiibo support. And one of the most noticeable, if you use the Fox Amiibo, you get access to the old school SNES R-Wing. That's pretty awesome. And in addition, they also showed off another game called Star Fox Guard. And it's like you set cameras and use it to catch enemies before they reach the treasure and everything. And you can also make your own maps and you can share it with your friends. Or you can also try out their maps and you get rewards for it. It's pretty awesome. The game's going to come out on April 22nd. And if you buy Star Fox Zero, you'll also get Star Fox Guard along with it for free. And you can buy both games separately, or if you can buy it together at the full retail price. Pretty not bad. I'm really looking forward to it, and I plan on doing Star Fox Zero when it does come out. But since you guys already know my new position, you're going to be seeing it a lot sooner. Next up is Splatoon. I haven't played Splatoon, though part of me still feels I should play it because of all the good things about it. But Splatoon's going to be having a new update, which is going to provide balance changes, improvements, ranked battle matchmaking adjustments, and new Splatfest elements. It's going to come March 8th, but it's also going to be introducing new weapon sets by Sheldon that's split into two parts. The first part's going to come in April, while the second part's going to be coming soon. They also showed off Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. It showed off the opening movie, as well as some new events like Rugby 7 and with rhythmic challenges. Now, thing is, the game's going to have two ports, one for 3DS and one for Wii U. The Wii U one's going to come out in June. The 3DS version is going to be coming out in March. I figure with the Wii U one in June, it makes sense because June's around the time that the Olympics begin. And it works, though for 3DS, it's basically just to prepare you. It's similar to that with Smash Brothers, and you're not going to be disappointed with it. Next comes Super Mario Maker, and oh boy, this one's going to be a doozy. As of now, there are 6.2 million courses that have been made worldwide for people to play. And a new update is coming, introducing some new elements. If you take a thwomp and you shake it, it turns into a skewer. Also, if you take a P-switch, you can turn it into a key. Or you can turn it like a coin into a pink coin. And if you collect 5 coins, basically you get a key. And this adds a lot more to Mario Maker level design. And I imagine a lot of players are going to be coming up with some insane levels with boss fights where you have to beat the boss in order to get your hands on the key. And in addition, they've added a new 100 Mario challenge. And one that I feel that is going to break my sanity in half. Super Expert. Whereas Easy was 8. Normal and Expert is 16. Super Expert consists of 6. 6 of the most difficult courses ever. And the price for it more mystery costumes. And they're also including new updates for the Super Mario Maker bookmark website. The new update is coming on March 9th. And yes, I will be having an episode dedicated to Super Expert Mode, and you're going to see just how insane it is. Absolutely insane. Will my sanity shatter? Will my brain be split in half by how difficult it is? You have to watch it to see. Next comes Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem, and now they finally give it an official release date. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, I don't know what that is. What was it? It's basically, forget it. It's just Tokyo Mirage Sessions, the cross thing FE. And about that, it's similar as the gameplay style, similar to Shin Megami Tensei, but has the feel of Fire Emblem, and it has a Tokyo-like atmosphere, since the game does take place in Tokyo, complete with all the music, everything, from Apex. It's just nuts. And I like the naming placement for Tokyo Mirage Sessions. They just took SMT, you flip it over. Touche, Atlas, touche. The release date for it is coming June 24th, 2016. Next comes Lost Reavers, a free-to-play co-op game focusing on finding resources. And it allows up to 4 players to work together to beat up zombies, solve puzzles, and get the treasure, and then get out of there so you can reap the rewards. And when you reap the rewards, you can use it to be able to get more power-ups, you can be able to level up your character, get new supplies, etc. And there's going to be an open beta for the game on April 14th, and the full version is going to be out 2 weeks later on the 28th. So be excited for it. Next comes Paper Mario Color Splash. It's been announced for the next Paper Mario game on the Wii U, and it's bringing the use of paint, and you use paint to deliver pain as well as color to the world itself. I just have one problem with it. They're using the gameplay similar to Sticker Star, which I consider, and what many consider to be one of the worst Paper Mario games ever. And truthfully, I'm just on the fence about it. I'm going to be honest. I really wasn't convinced with it. And I feel that maybe it may be different. I really do like the aesthetic and the design, but the gameplay is just a different story. I'm not convinced. If it had gameplay similar to the previous Paper Mario games, like the original and the Thousand Year Door, it would have been a day one buy for me, hands down. I really mean it. Hands down, if it had gameplay similar to the previous Paper Mario games, I'd buy it full price, no questions asked. The release date is coming out this year, and I'm a bit on the fence about it. I'm just gonna say it. It's gonna take a lot to convince me to get it. It's gonna take a lot to convince me because after the taste that was Sticker Star, it left a bad taste in my mouth, to be honest. I just only wish that maybe things would it would be better if it had different gameplay. But what do you expect? I'm not the one to complain about it though. Now comes Pokken Tournament, and the game's gonna be coming out in 2 weeks. And it's been confirmed that if you buy a first print copy of the game, it's going to come with a Shadow Mewtwo card, which you can have Shadow Mewtwo be as a playable character. So if you want to get your hands on it, make sure you get the first copy on the day it comes out. The release date for it is March 18th, and I hear that you could be able to play online, offline, etc., and you get funds to buy new gear to customize your player however you want. The release date is March 18th, but there will also be a Pokken Tournament Early Access competition on twitch.tv/Nintendo on March 17th. And next comes Twilight Princess HD, and it's going to be coming out tomorrow. I am going to buy the game, but I am not going to do an LP on it. If you guys want, I could basically have a 30-minute video showing off what the game's about, and maybe it may convince you to buy it. Who knows? On Nintendo's YouTube channel, there is a Twilight Princess retrospective, which it details about the making of Twilight Princess, and the most recent part, which is available now, details what new stuff that's going to be on the HD version. So make sure you check it out when you get a chance. Next comes My Nintendo, and if you haven't registered it, now is the time. It provides rewards for interacting with Nintendo products. And you could also pre-register for one of the first Nintendo apps they're going to be making, Miitomo. I don't know all the details about it, but pre-registering it would give you, will tell you. But, I apologize. It's just that trying to come up with the right words is difficult. But all I can say is that if you pre-register it, you'll get your hands on My Nintendo Platinum rewards, like Platinum coins, which you can use to get discounts. Also, Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge has been announced. A free download for Wii U and 3DS, and you could use Amiibos to, do different challenges. It's available to download April 28th. But if you buy an Amiibo, like sometime around the late March, you can get your hands on a code to play it a month before it's officially released. And Series 4 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards is coming in June 10, along with the Isabelle Amiibo. But the only difference is that the Isabelle Amiibo, she's going to be in her summer outfit. So for anyone who collects these, this is a good opportunity. Next comes Virtual Console. Now, this one is a good thing and a bad thing. Why? Because SNES Virtual Console games are coming to the new Nintendo 3DS line. Launch games include Super Mario World, Pilot Wings, Super Metroid, Mario Kart, Earthbound, you name it. Launch games are going to be coming out March 3rd, and following the presentation. They're available right now. The only problem is that you need a new Nintendo 3DS to get it. I still have my regular 3DS, and I still do, surprisingly. However, considering the fact that I'm more of a purist or anything, I want to get my hands on a new Nintendo 3DS, but I don't want it to be in a way that it breaks my wallet in half. Made worse is that if you try getting it on the regular 3DS, forget it. It's not going to happen. So what can you do? Sometimes you have to upgrade. Anyway, next up on the list is Pocket Card Jockey, made by Game Freak, the guys behind Pokemon. I really like the concept behind it. I mean, you basically play solitaire just to help your horse win, and by completing puzzles, like completing card sets, it boosts up your meter, and you can be able to use your meter to get a nice boost, or you can use it for a comeback finish. And you can level up your horses to make them be better. And as you win trophies, you get more sponsors. And at certain points in the game, you could have one horse be mating with the other, and it'll lead to a brand new horse. And the process repeats. The release date for it is May, but it may be kind of interesting. Who knows? And next is Azure Striker Gunvolt 2, and it's been announced, and it's been confirmed. It was already announced a while back, but now we finally get to see it. It's the sequel to the first game, and they've added a new character to be playable, Gunvolt's rival, Coppolan. And he has access to new powers, including the 7 bosses that were in the previous game. He can now use them. If you haven't gotten the game, the first game will be at a discount. Azure Striker Gunvolt 2 is going to be coming out this summer. And the only thing I hope for the original is that they add the story and text that was meant to be in the Japanese version in this version, the US version. And it would be so much better. Next comes Fire Emblem Fates Revelation. You guys already know about Revelation, the third storyline. It details what happens, and personally I feel it's going to be the true storyline that's going to happen. It's coming out next week along with 3 new DLC maps. They consist of Museum Melee, which you can use to get your hands on rare weapons for your teammates. Ghostly Gold, which if you really need gold to get more supplies, this is the map for you. And Royal Royale. Royal Royale, I don't know all the details about Royal Royale, but it involves 2 of the warring nations as they must work together to save an alternate Corrin from all the war. So it's pretty interesting, and I will be covering all 3 of these later down the road, but if you've already gotten your hands on the Map Pack 1, they're yours, which is what I did. And I will be getting Fire Emblem Fates Revelation when it comes out next week. Next comes Hyrule Warriors Legends, showing off new characters such as Tetra, Linkle, the new character exclusive for this game, and King Daphne's Norzine Hyrule, and a new character has been confirmed, Medi from the Wind Waker. And there's also going to be new DLC coming for 2016, such as a Season Pass, which is going to give you access to 4 new DLC packs. Buying them will unlock Wind Waker Ganondorf, which is a skin for Ganondorf, like an alternate skin for him. If you get the Season Pass, you'll also get your hands on the Wind Waker version of Ganondorf, along with a transfer code that will give you, at the Wii U version of Hyrule Warriors, all the new characters that are in the 3DS version. And the release date for Hyrule Warriors Legends is coming out March 25th. I will be covering it, just to let you know, but it's just going to be like a regular playthrough with my commentary. Next is Disney Art Academy, and it's a game that teaches you on how to draw Disney characters. It's fun for the kids, in my opinion, and it's going to be coming out May, I believe, release date May 13th. Next is Bravely Second and Lair, and it detailed some of the new jobs that are in the game, such as the Wizard and the Catmancer. Catmancer? Okay, I don't really know that, but pretty clever. As for the demo for Bravely Second is going to be coming out next week. And like the last demo, aka the Bravely Default one, by completing that demo, Bravely Second, it lets you transfer all the rewards that you get in it into the full game. The release date for it is April 15th. And if you guys want to know, I am going to pre-order the Bravely Second Collector's Edition, like I did with the last one. And thank God a saving grace for it, because the last one I heard for Bravely Default had an Onions figure, which is bad. Good thing we dodged the bullet there. Then comes Dragon Quest VII. And yes, it's coming to the it's coming to the Nintendo 3DS completely remade, and it detailed some of the plot and the story. It's coming out this year, and for any of you Dragon Quest fans that are really addicted to the games, this is going to be another one for you. It's fun. Next comes Monster Hunter. In Japan, they released Monster Hunter X. Well, now overseas, we're finally getting it as Monster Hunter Generations. They revealed a debut trailer, and my God, it is amazing. I am blown away. The release date for it is this summer 2016, and anyone that has Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate in their save data on your 3DS, you're going to be earning new content for Monster Hunter Generations. There's also going to be a special collaboration involving Marth of Fire Emblem. I'm looking forward to that. I really am. Now comes a game that has garnered a lot of controversy. But after this direct, this may be interesting. Metroid Prime Federation Force. The series producer talked about what the game is about and how it began. The development for it actually began in 2009, 7 years ago. And he wanted to make a story involving a war between the Space Pirates and the Galactic Federation. But it's set within the Metroid Prime continuity. The interesting thing was that the Galactic Federation was working on a project called Project Golem, which basically involving the Galactic Federation using technology similar to Samus's power suit. I really do like the idea, but I still feel that it isn't a Metroid game without Samus. I'm not convinced, but I may give this game a chance. It's coming out late spring 2016, and I will be covering it as a playthrough. And there's also going to be online co-op, but if you don't have any friends, you could play solo, I guess. So, yeah, it's good. Next is Rhythm Heaven Megamix, and it's going to be offering a lot of rhythm games. It's coming for the Nintendo 3DS with over 100, including mini games from the original one for the Game Boy Advance that was never released, along with all new ones. It's coming later this year. And last but not least, the direct ends with a brand new Kirby game. Kirby is back on a brand new game. The game is called Kirby Planet Robobot. And the plot is basically where he must save Dreamland because it has become mechanized. In addition, it also showed off what Kirby can really do. He can now use technology against the bad guys. And even his special powers can be enhanced with the robot too. I really am looking forward to it. I really am going to play it big time because I love Kirby. And Kirby games are always fun, simple, and easy to enjoy. And in addition, there's also going to be a separate game called Team Kirby Clash, where you can play solo or up to 4 players, where they can team up to take on powerful opponents. It'll be available as a download. And like most games, like I mentioned already, this new game also has Amiibo support. And in addition, it's not just only involving Amiibos for all of them, like the Smash-based Amiibos. Kirby is going to have their own line of Amiibos, such as Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and Waddle Dee. I am getting the Waddle Dee Amiibo, and finding out that Waddle Dee finally has his own Amiibo is going to make me giddy. It is going to make me giddy. The release date for Kirby Planet Robobot is coming out June 10th, so I'm looking forward to that game big time. So I have to ask, what about you? What games are you looking forward to this year? Are there any games that you are happy to look forward to? Are there any you are disappointed in? Is there anything that could have been announced sooner? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And that's about it for my direct video thoughts. Honestly, this direct was pretty decent. It got me excited for some games, but not a lot because others left me to be desired, especially Paper Mario Color Splash. I could rant about it all day if I wanted to. But hey, I'm not the one to judge personally. So anyway, that's it for this Nintendo Direct video where I'd express my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. And if there's going to be another Direct in the future, well, look forward to that. Tomorrow I will be resuming Project Cross Zone 2. I'm going to be getting a lot of episodes in because I need to catch up. Fire Emblem FA is going to be on the back burner for a little while. And tomorrow also is going to be the special Pokemon Bank Reggie event. Basically, I'm going to be getting the 3 Reggies. You're going to be seeing me getting them, and I will explain all the details there. Hope to hear from you guys soon. That's it. Thanks for watching. This is Mega Man NG, signing off. Peace out, guys.